Hey, good afternoon. This is Daryl with Pure Clean. It's Wednesday. We're making some good progress on the house. I'm starting on the top floor, and I'm going to kind of spin you around here and keep me in the frame a little bit. But this whole area has been done. So now we're going to go into some of the work zones so you can see what's going on and how we're progressing and some of the labor that's required to get this done. And we're going to head in. It's going to get a little loud, but you'll see generally what's going on here and how the guys are performing. And some music. So in this area of the house, all the walls have to get sandwich washed and cleaned, and then we rag the ceiling to make sure all of this gets cleaned. So we've done all in this area. We've got all this to go. Clean down here. So we'll go down the stairs. Comes into cleaning all the heating elements, windows, door jams, kitchen cabinets all been opened up, and air scrubber. Okay, we're going to try and move through this pretty quickly. I'm going to head downstairs now, and this still has to be done, but we've got a good chunk of it done. Let's go this way. As you can see, I'm moving through the downstairs. I'm going to show you the area that's going to cause us some of the most issues, and I think we've got a really good solution for you. This is what I was talking about, the crawl space. So that area is basically that, all the way to the chimney. But what we've done, we've talked to a contractor, and we think his estimate is about $2,500 to replace all the plywood. So we won't have to get under there and at least clean the subfloors. We're going to have to clean all the joists, vacuum it out, and clean it real well. But that should save a good amount of time and hopefully a good amount of money for you guys. Again, we want to do this as efficiently as possible. As we go through the house, I'm going to show you in here. This will show you an idea of the manual labor that's required as far as vacuuming. So if your sander's hooked to a HEPA vac, and what Sean's doing right now is that you're going to have some microbial activity or some mold on this sheathing. And what we do is you take a sander hooked to a HEPA vac, and we're sanding it all off. So all of this has to get sanded off. It's pretty, it can be pretty intense. This is the floor we're suggesting gets all pulled up. And I'll show you when we said we had air movers, negative air equipment, all this equipment here, and ducts coming out of the basement are so that we have good clean air. Again, I'm going to try and move through this pretty quickly, but one of the key areas where I think you'll see some real progress and you'll be real happy with is downstairs in the basement. Let's go in the basement area. So as we walk through the basement, you can see all the tubing that's been laid out, negative air conditioning. But remember what it looked like before, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get through this tubing, and you'll see what it looks like now, because it's the difference is pretty tremendous. So we've got Jay and Paul working here, and what we're doing is you have to go through and have to vacuum all these. Remember all the mold that was up here that I walked through? That's what you're looking at now. Significant difference. I mean, look at the appearance of the wood now after we're completing this remediation down here. Every one of these joists is getting cleaned. I don't remember in the last video, if you look back at it, look right where this pipe was, look at the amount of mold that was on it. Look at what's on it now. So we're making some good progress. Not sure as a percentage how far we are along, but I can get that to you. But again, you know, this is the manual process that's involved as far as mold removal.